Hello everyone, Shinto Bean here playing some more Warhammer combat cards, and got another promo code for you if you haven't claimed it already. If you go to redeem a code and type in tortoise, that's Tortoise, you should get some Servants of the Emperor cards, as well as 400 coins and 40 plasma. So yeah, I got some wild cards there, and I saw some other people who said they got Inquisitor Greyfax, so I was thinking that that might be guaranteed, but no, it wasn't. It's just a handful of random Servants of the Emperor cards. But the coins and plasma are also nice. Now, I do want to play a few games as Inquisitor Greyfax, because I haven't really played her much since she got nerfed. She's not nearly as strong as she used to be, but still pretty fun if you keep your deck points low. So I've got 3 builds here that we're going to be running in ranked. Servants of the Emperor are pretty low for me this season, but the first one we're going to be trying out here is mostly melee, but also using Inquisitor Kyriadraxis, who is quite strong at the moment, with poison and anti-infantry. We got Curtis Hicks, of course, hits like a truck. And then Alea and Valerian is a solid card as well, with Inspiring Presence. And we got the 4-point healer. Instead of running Draxus, you can run one of the Custodes as well, with shields, like the Shield Captain or the Alaris Custodian. Those guys are pretty strong as well, if you want to go just more melee. I have the Warlord at level 10, so she is actually pretty strong with all 3 attack types. But I also have a range deck and a fun Berserker deck that we'll be running later. But let's start off with this more melee-focused one, and we'll see how that does. And I forgot to check how many points there were left over in this deck. But yeah, of course, out of 200 points, the fewer points you use, the higher the bonus you'll get. And if you tap on the little icon there, it will tell you what we're getting. So 45% boost for this deck. So we'll just start off with all the heavy hitters and just see how quickly we can get through this match. So yeah, Alea and Valerian, extremely powerful, 156 melee there, which is crazy. They have a Bane Blade. It's only at level 2, but hopefully we can get Curtis 6 across from that would be ideal, but if they keep dodging out of the way, we'll see. Yep, staying in the center. Alright, awesome. So we'll get that big game hunting Furious Charge there. 151 damage. That was nuts. We do have the initiative. So 156 from Hicks. Yeah, I think you'll be able to take out that Bane Blade, no problem. 1 turn, even with the healing. Okay, never mind. I lied. He's not quite that strong, but 250 damage is solid. We'll have to use Alea and Valerian to finish that thing off. They are dishing out a fair bit of damage, these Admech cards. So yeah, we will be able to clear everything else, even with the healing there. Kyriadraxis, you can see all 3 attack types quite strong. The poison does 20 damage, and then anti-infantry an extra 40%. So yeah, that is being boosted by the Inspiring Presence. So she's nice because she will just constantly be dealing damage no matter what attack type the enemy goes for. So yeah, you can see there, that went very quickly. Gets the job done. Now, if you want even more of a boost to your cards, you can run a deck like this, which is running a bunch of small fodder, but these guys also do have, these are like the cheapest Servants of the Emperor cards that also have a pretty good ranged attack. So we got a 130-point deck here, 70 points remaining. And just going through them to see what their base stats are like. So we got the Witch Seeker, 63 barrage damage there. Got the Rattling Sniper with target acquired, 57 ranged. I do hope they bring in the that new Rattling team model, which looks pretty awesome. We got the Retributor with shields. She's got 52 ranged. The Voidsman at arms with precision shot, 45 ranged on him. The Rogue Trader with precision shot and also poison for the secondary, 55 range. So yeah, so these guys are going to be hitting like artillery. Alright, this time we're up against Commissar Yarick, running quite a few more bodyguards, looks like. So we are getting a 65% boost to these guys. Start off with the Rogue Trader, 91 ranged attack. And, okay, they got a Basilisk. Drop this guy down. It'd be nice if we can take out like the infantry with the furious charge. Would be nice, but okay. Well, we'll see. With actually killing the basilisk is a higher priority. We did take that guy out, and yeah, the witch seeker will do a lot of damage here. That's just crazy. 269 damage on the first turn. So yeah, we'll be knocking out all of these guys on the first turn. They have a really big ranged attack though, so it's like ranged versus ranged. They're getting 158% boost. They're dropping a Lehman Russ and a Manticore, like that one, and a sniper there. They might actually be able to kill these guys. I think, well, the Rogue Trader is going to survive. Barely. That was really close. That Manticore doing a surprising amount of damage. 70 base attack there. They're doing a pretty good job of shooting my guys down. Let's put down some shields. Can block a little bit of damage. 205 health on the Retributor, but remember that the shield is based on the base health, so it's only blocking 74. All right. We will be able to knock out the Manticore, but yeah, the Hellhound actually has anti-infantry, so that's going to be dealing extra damage to my guys. They got, once again, 79% boost. I think we'll keep the retro. Oh, actually, the target acquired. We don't really want that on the field. I mean, I guess. Okay, we'll just go like this. I was gonna say we don't really want to be targeting the tanks. We want to be targeting the Warlord, but that's why I guess you should deploy the Rattling Sniper a little earlier if you're running him. He's dead. Retributor almost died, so actually, yeah, this deck, ooh, not going so well. I mean, I guess the safer thing to do here, we'll just play it safe, and probably could have won. Okay, well, we'll go ranged anyway. And I don't know, Greyfax might be able to win with a counterattack on the next turn. No, not quite. She doesn't deal that much damage. She's got Big Game Hunter. So yeah. Does have a lot of health though, the Warlord. So yeah, that one, I guess, yeah, the infantry, even though they were getting such a massive boost to their health, they still weren't quite as tough as I would have liked. So that's where running something like, you know, if you had like the shield captain here, he's a lot more durable. Plus the healer. Like there's no healer in this deck. I mean, you could, it's probably worth, you know, including the 4-point healer, like no matter what. Last one, this one I actually have never run before, but it seemed like a fun idea. So we got Iron Hand Strachan, who already has a ton of base health. The Eversor Assassin, also decent amount of health. Both of those are Berserkers. And then Severina Rain. As a support card, we got the Inspiring Presence and Outflank for the secondary. So all of these can, you know, alternate between ranged and melee. And yeah, we'll see how big we can get these Berserkers. Severina Rain should be the first one to die, unless they have like target acquired. But then once Inquisitor Greyfax drops, she'll bring out the Inspiring Presence once again to keep those guys powered up. And we're up against Skulltaker this time. Alright, so Iron Hand Strachan. And with this deck, also you could run like a healer as well. I just wanted to focus on, you know, the damage dealers. So, Eversor, probably should not have dropped him there. He's got anti-infantry, 40% extra, so would have worked against like this guy. Oh well. Alright, so once again we do have the initiative. So we'll start off with, I suppose, a ranged attack might be better against these guys. And of course with Berserkers you ideally want them to be taking small increments of damage. But yeah, with this much health, I mean, these guys they're going to be surviving a lot longer than normal Berserkers. And Iron Hand Strachan does have regeneration, so he's healing 16 at the end of the turn. Alright, cool. They got, yep, they got a death blow, so that'll be hitting both of the Berserkers as well. This is going to be a pretty quick game, I think. Iron Hand Striking getting +8 to the attack. The Eversword Assassin +10. Poison. Yeah, getting poison, especially like a weak version of poison on the Berserker is quite fun. That can lead to some craziness. So yeah, it's the Eversword Assassin that is the strongest one here. Sitting at 103 ranged, 174 melee. Iron Hand Striking didn't get hit too many times, so he's not quite as angry. So, do we have enough? I think we barely have enough to win, maybe? Or we might... So we're leaving Skulltaker at 1 health. Oh, they actually knocked out Severine Rain. Okay. So, we have actually max tier Inspiring Presence now. Plus 30%. And, of course, with Greyfax having a Psychic Attack, they will lose no matter what. The Eversword Assassin's quite big now. So yeah, that's a pretty fun one. I think I might actually just start going with that. Reminds me of the old days of like when they first released the Berserk trait, and it was like so strong on those dual attack type cards. And then recently, I mean, it's still decently strong, but at least like with the max level events, Berserk feels kind of weak because the cards just don't survive long enough to get very many stacks of Berserk. So it is fun to be able to use it though. Now the anti-infantry is a little bit stronger. That feels better as well on this guy. So yeah, there's some fun ideas to use with Greyfax. Hopefully you get better cards than I did from the promo code. But that's it for this one. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.